Hi, lovelies. Welcome to Managing My Money with Rosa. Today, we're going to stuff a special kind of a check. I recently heard something that really applied to my life, and that was if you're not going to change your spending habits, which I kind of have, but kind of haven't, and want to pay debt down or want to do extra things, get a second job. And I laughed because, well, that's what I did. In the background, what you have not seen is that I actually have been working 2 jobs since November. That second job offered me a full-time position. My full-time position was as in education, and I really have been done for a while, and decided after talking with my husband, we'd go ahead and make that leap and walk away from my full-time job and get a new full-time job. So we have been very blessed in that aspect. And in saying all of that, as an educator, my district would save up a little bit of my money every check so that over the summer I would get summer paychecks. Well, although it's not the end of the year and it's not summer, because I no longer work for them, they paid me my summer paychecks. So that's what we're going to stuff today, is roughly $2,600 into my sinking funds and savings challenges. So let's get into this. I am going to start with stuffing anniversary. My husband and I actually just celebrated 25 years, yay! And in doing so, we went and spent a little bit of money. We spend things mostly on the credit card, and then I pay it off with my cash envelopes. So there is some money in here. We're gonna add another $50, which should give me $268 in here when it's all said and done. 100, 200, 250, 260, 265, 67, I can't count. 100, 200, 250, 260, 265, 66, 67, 68. So sorry about that. So that's the first envelope. Basically, we're giving out 50s and hundreds to everybody. My child needs lunch. Speaking of that, I got a notice yesterday. He needs lunch money. It's a good thing we're putting some money in so I can fill his account with lunch money. So we're going to take another 50. That should give us 139 in here. I kind of count in multiple ways. I heard another budgeter who counted using just the first digit, and I kind of liked it. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. So 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. So that's 130, 135, 136, 137, 138, 139. That matches. Sometimes I love that strategy. Sometimes that strategy gets me way in trouble. So let's mark that off. Up next is car maintenance. This comes just in time. I recently went and got oil changed on my car, tire rotation. Sometimes I go to the dealership, sometimes I take it to Walmart, no, that's a lie, I never take it to Jiffy Lube. I did once and I haven't been back again. So we've kind of wiped this out. So we're gonna add another 50, which should give me 54, 50, 1, 2, 3, $4. All right, put this in here. One that we're not going to actually put any money into, my husband recently needed dental surgery, so we have an envelope for him. The next one up actually is a savings challenge. So I kind of gather up savings challenge money and then dump it all in and pull out all my savings challenges and then fill in all of my neat sheets and do all of that later. But we need to put 500 into our Christmas. So nickel, and that's Christmas is my dollar challenge. And I'm gonna put 500 over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which is exciting because we already have, 103 over there. So I know we're getting close to fully funding Christmas. Yay! I look forward to when that is done and I don't have to worry about it. All right, we are just gonna kind of set this off to the side. Up next is clothing. We have a teenager in the house who grows out of everything as fast as I get it, it feels like. He is desperately in need of clothes, and with summer coming up, Yeah, his shorts are getting a little too short. He's 14 and 6'2". So we've definitely got to go get him some shorts. So 50 should give me 141. 5, 7, 9, 11, 12, 13, 130, 135, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Somehow I lost $1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really did lose $1. I don't know what happened. Maybe I didn't add right the last time. That's okay. We're just going to call it 140. We will put that in here. What you didn't see is I've already paid an extra $1,000 down on our RV. Yay! Getting so close. We are 3 years ahead on a 10-year loan, I think. So excited about that. All right, emergency. So I have 2 emergency folders. I have the emergencies where if something happens right now, and then I have a savings challenge emergency. So I'm gonna put 125 into each. I don't remember if they're supposed to get hundreds. I think so. 125, and that'll give me my 200 for 250 for everything I wanted to put in there. So let's add plus 125. Oh man, I'm really gonna have to do some adding. So that's an 8, 9, 10, 11. Should give me 218 in here. All right, 5. So 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 200, 205, 210, 215, 216, 217, 218. Yay, matches up. And then we're also going to put 125 into my big savings challenge, which actually is a nickel challenge where you save a nickel every day. I don't follow the way you're supposed to do it, but I am saving money, and that to me is what matters, even though I'm not doing the nickel challenge in the right order. As long as I'm saving, I'm okay with that. All right, so let's set this to the side. This envelope is definitely going to need to get stuffed very, very soon. I marked that off. Up next, back to here. So my daughter is getting married very soon, the end of this year. And in doing so, I am in the process of trying to save up roughly $5,000 for both the wedding for her, for some expenses, and for us to be able to travel. It is an out-of-town wedding. So we're going to put a lot of money in here today. We're going to drop $1,000. So 51, 5, 100, 5, 200, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6, 5, 7, 5, 8, 5, 9, 5, 10. That should be $1,000. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 1,000. All right, so that's really nice. We will color in her sheet. I'm doing the 100 envelope challenge for her wedding, and instead of doing every envelope is whatever the number is on the outside, every envelope is getting a $50 bill. So trying to stash up $5,000 in 50s. So we'll set that back to the side. So that's wedding. Up next, so I used to do wedding in here. This, I actually was saving up for her dress. Like I said, my part-time job, I actually paid for her wedding dress in cash full. It was fantastic. But now I'm doing it as a savings challenge instead of saving up for a specific purpose. So I don't use it anymore, but there is still a little bit of spending cash in here in case something little comes up that we need to go snag and grab real quick. Family birthdays is not getting any money. Family time is. Let's add $50 to that. We go out from time to time and do a couple of things as a family. Recently did the fair, spent way too much money there. 5, 7, 9, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94. So it's nice to be able to have this. We have a blueberry farm not too far from where we live. There will open up the beginning of May, and my son and I will go pick blueberries because it's fun. We don't really eat blueberries, but I love to go pick them. So we go pick some blueberries, and it's nice to have the cash to be able to spend that. That's something we always do. All right, fireproof safe. We have a little one. Love to get a huge stand-up one, so that's the goal behind this money, is to maybe one day have enough money to pay for cash for us to get a beautiful stand-up one. My husband would love to get an old, huge safe. So that's really what the purpose of this is for. We're going to add another 50, so that should give me 168. All right. 10, 15, 16, 160, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 168. Yay! That matches. All right. Fireproof safe, mark it off. Furniture. My husband and I, we have some old furniture. Furniture is not a priority for me. My husband would love to get a new living room suite, so just trying to save up a little bit for it, and really aren't getting too very far. 250, nope, 266 is what should be in here. The goal is maybe one day when everything is on great sales, like Memorial Day sale or whatever, Labor Day sale for furniture, that maybe we can go pay some cash for furniture. But right now it really isn't a priority for me, but our furniture is old. But definitely need to update that. So that's why I have a folder for it. 10, 20, 25, 26, 260, 261, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66. That matches. Yay! All right, garden. So I recently went and spent some money on the garden. I spent a little bit too much money on the garden. Oh, I need a new tracking sheet. Let's see if we can find one real quick. So I definitely need to pay the credit card, get this money in here so that I can go pay the credit card. Garden. We started at 94 was in here. We're actually going to put in 100. Should give us 194 inside of here. Garden gets the 100. So 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. I did miss a 20 there. It's hiding back there. Oh, okay. See, it's all crinkly. All right, let's try that again. 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 85, 90, 190, 91, 92, 93, 94. So that matches. But we definitely need to go pay the garden, the credit card bill for the garden. Garden's done. Gifts. This is for all those little things, like my mom has a birthday, we get something. His dad has a birthday, we might get something. A friend has a birthday, we might want to get something. The grands have a birthday, we might want to get something. So I try to keep a little bit of money in here at all times so that we have it. So we should have 80 even. 5, 7, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Looks like it's time to do a bill exchange. That's what I'm seeing in my future. All right, gifts. House repair. We would love to get new French doors. We also are in the process of changing out all the outlets in the house. So just trying to get some extra money in here. I didn't do such a good job of splitting this up. I forgot that I have 2 home repair envelopes. I have one here and a savings challenge one. So really, let's hope there's 25. There is. So really, although it says I'm putting a 50 in, I'm putting 25 in here and 25 into my savings challenge. So 5, 7, 9, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. That actually matches. Yay! And then we will come over here and find our home improvement. There it is. And we are going to put 25 into it. Oh my goodness, this is so full. I don't even know what to do. I'm gonna need to retape this. So I'm a little on the cheap side. I believe that if I'm going to get something really nice, I need to be able to pay for it in cash. So I actually have 2 kinds of envelopes, ones that I have made. There is a link down below in the description on them. I have some that I have got for free, but then I paid for ink and cardstock for them. And then I have the extra cheap version of me of something that I didn't want to make a folder for and I didn't want to repurpose one for, and that's using a bank envelope. So lots of different styles of envelopes, but they all do the same thing. They hold money. All right, car. So I told you earlier the youngest is 14. He will be needing a car when he turns 16, we, shame on us, I know, do get our children their first vehicle. Most of the time, yes, it's not a very nice one, but it gets them into something that we know what it is, and just gets them transportation. So working on building up a fund so that when he turns 15, we have some cash. So 437 is what should be in here. 10, 20, 30, 35, 37, 39, 41, 42, 43, 430, 431, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 437 matches. All right, up next is land. So right now, this is only going to get $50. However, my husband has recently decided and begun to talk to some people that he really wants to get a piece of land in East Tennessee. So I need to start ramping up exactly how much we are putting in here. 169 is what should be in here after this 50. But for this, I had already planned out where this this last bit of cash from my former job was going, so it's only getting a 50 today. So 10, 15, 16, 160, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. So moving in the right direction, but definitely nowhere near close to a deposit. So check off land. Up next is medical. This, I have to tell you guys, is probably one of my most favorite saving or sinking funds that I have. In our house, we have random allergies, and anytime we do, guys, let me tell you, nothing is cheap about the medicine we need. Our youngest got into poison ivy a couple years ago, and the cheap stuff wasn't working. I had to go spend like $50 on this little bottle, and poof, it was cleared up. But nothing around my house when we need medicine is ever cheap. I blame my husband for that because he has really weird allergies and sensitivities, so I blame him for all of that. But I have to always keep money in here, so when I need it, I have it. So there should be 134, 5, 10, 12, 13, 131, 32, 33, 134. All right, that works. Check off medical. Miscellaneous, so for all those things that I don't take into account, believe it or not, although I probably have way too many sinking funds, there are things that I don't think about. And because of that, sometimes I need a little bit of extra cash, and it's nice to know that I've got it hiding somewhere. So miscellaneous gets a 50. So that should give me 99, 5, 7, 9, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. So it's nice to have that as well. A new vehicle, although we are saving for the youngest to get a used car, very used car for his first one. My husband, we have an RV, and my husband's truck is getting a little age on it. I just would like something that's more secure and a little bit safer. So we're working on saving up a little here and a little there for a deposit for a new vehicle. Unfortunately, it's more than likely going to be a loan when we do go get it, but I'd rather work on saving up a little here and a little there so that we can put a nice size chunk down and not have so much of a loan when we do get him a new truck. So 317 is what should be in here. 10, 20, 25, 27, 29, 30, 31, 310, 311, 312, 13, 14, 15, 16, 317. Right. Office supplies. I have an addiction, a serious addiction to pens, pencils, markers, highlighters, notebooks, journals. I have an addiction. So in order to help me sustain that addiction, I have an office supplies envelope. I, for a long time, had $0 in it, and then recently needed to go get some envelopes for, I have to mail something to keep my husband's dental insurance while he's going through all of this stuff with the dentist. So I need to actually go buy envelopes. Guys, there was no money in here. I was like, oh. So I've started to put money back into office supplies. That'll give me 86 because, well, I came to realize that the addiction hasn't gone away. I still need all of those little things. I just haven't bought any recently. So 5, 7, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. All right, office supplies checked off. I put $50 into an IRA. I put $50 into our savings. I have a holiday savings challenge that I am going to put $50 into. This is what pays for all of our, like Easter just happened, so it'll pay for Easter. It'll pay for a handful of little random things. So that is my $50 for my savings challenges. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the last of my last paycheck that I got that I would have called my summer paychecks. If you have any questions, please drop them down below. I'd love if you'd hit subscribe, thumbs up, please. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye, guys.